Hello frogs and apes, it's Apu here with a silent Y. Let's get to the point. I didn't invest in Francium directly, but the pools are similar to tulips. Here are the results so far. I made 1.52% in 6 days. This has fluctuated. So if you had made a 10k investment, this works out to $44 per day, or $1,260 per month, and $15,125 per year, assuming all remains the same, which is very unlikely. This was carried out on the Atlas USDC LP pair using the Pseudo Delta Neutral Strategy. Now, what is a Pseudo Delta Neutral Strategy? Well, first, you take a long and short position on an asset and benefit from the fees and yield generated from providing it as a liquidity into the pool. The income is generated from the borrow and swap fees for the asset you've provided. Let's go through an example. We have Aladdin who wants to execute a delta neutral strategy on LAMP USDT pair. On the long position, Aladdin provides 100 USDT. The token in question is called LAMP, and he will get 10 LAMP tokens as the price of LAMP is $10 per token. We leverage it 3 times to borrow $200 USDT, so in total we have $300. In an LP pool, which is split 50-50, as you want to gain yield on providing both as liquidity, $150 in LAMP, $150 in USDT. So you had to convert only $150 worth to deposit LAMP and be long on that position. Aladdin must also do the opposite to make sure he gets a delta neutral status. He provides 300 USDT into the short position, leverage it 3 times, but now borrows LAMP tokens instead of USDT. This gives him 60 LAMP tokens. So we now have 300 USDT and 60 LAMP tokens worth $600. We now need to split it into 2 pots. 450 USDT goes into one pot, 450 worth of LAMP tokens in the other pot. We already have LAMP tokens worth $600. We take 450 worth, which goes into pot 1. We deposited 300 USDT, which doesn't need to be converted, so it goes into pot 2. Now we still need 150 USDT to fill that pot, so we have to convert some of the borrowed tokens into USDT. This conversion is what creates the short position. We borrow LAMP at a $10 price and sell immediately for USDT. We are betting on LAMP to go down in price. If it does go down to $5, we buy the amount of tokens at a lower price and repay the borrowed amount. We keep the remaining USDT as profit. Now we are 150 long and 150 short and creating a delta neutral position. It's still pseudo since we are still exposed to getting liquidated, as it's only within a range we make a profit. Navigate to francium.io. Then go to the farm page. Make sure you got your wallet connected, and since this is on Solana, I'm using Phantom. You can use whatever wallet you prefer on the network. Here you can see the list of pairs you can provide liquidity for. One thing that is different to Tulip is when you cannot borrow against an asset, the drop down disappears. However, for Francium, that is not the case. You will manually need to check which you can perform the delta neutral strategy on. Even when it does show both pairs can be borrowed, when you click within it, it may not have sufficient amount to borrow. It would be nice to enhance this UI so we can save those extra clicks. We're going to pick a pair that is the least volatile, as the more volatile it is, you are likely to get liquidated. Make sure you check which ones are not fluctuating quickly. In this example, we're going to pick Gene USDC. We're going to enter the amount we would like to invest and then leverage it. We use 25% of USDC and 75% of the Gene token. Revisit the delta neutral explanation if you need to understand why we have taken this position. Now, since we can profit going up and down, there is a limit. If it drops beyond a certain range, above or below the price of your position, then liquidation will occur. This can be mitigated with the Francium stop loss feature, that you will not lose more than the stop loss you have set. Here you can see that we can set a stop loss, but it starts at 10% loss, so you can't have any lower than that. You will receive approximately 90% back when the position is closed. According to the documentation, the stop loss bot will charge a 0.3% fee of your total position when closing the position as well. If things remain the same, you are expected to receive 382% APY. And over the graph, you can see the estimate for the amount returned on the days invested. So that's only just one of the ways of getting a pseudo delta neutral hedging strategy. The other way is Francium also offers a farming strategies that they do this for you. So you may not have to do the position that I've set. You may get lower returns, but you know it's probably a little bit more safer just because they are hedging the bets for you. So if you go into farming strategies here, and then you can see pseudo delta neutral hedging strategy with WHETH, with USDC. So this is probably a simpler option for those that want to just be a little bit more risk averse. So a safer position to do it, and then it gives you the simulation of how it would perform. So minus 30%, you would probably be down 3.65, etc. in 7 days. So so the longer you wait and keep it within it, you should be in profit. So that's it from Francium. Let me know if you have any more questions. I would like to remind you that this is not financial advice. This is just how to use Francium and the features that it offers. So if you are going to use it, I would recommend that you monitor it daily or as frequently as you can if you're going to use these strategies. Thank you very much for watching so far, and let me know in the comments below of what you would like me to cover next or ape into next so I can take the risk instead of you.